Hello everyone, this is Ibrar here, and this is video related to Home Assistant deprecating core and supervisor installation method and 32-bit systems. So they announced on May 22, 2025 that they want to deprecate core and supervisor. Now you can run only Home Assistant OS and containers, and make sure in container add-ons will not run, and one click update will not run. Okay, so this is the related to deprecation, and installation method also available here. Home Assistant core and supervisor you can use. And one more thing here, that if you are using core and supervisor, then they are not going to provide support, but you can run it until it is working, right? And they are also removing this kind of architecture from the support, and here is the blog URL. You can see here all the details available here, and I made this GitHub repo from here, and I added something here, let's say architecture discussion, which is not available here, but I added here. And why they deprecated it, all these details available here, you can read it. This is just summary video, I am not making a complete video here. And they provided the timeline: June 2025 deprecating warning start, and December no more support, update and bug fixes. Okay, so but until after December 2025 you can use it, no worries about that. Okay, but you cannot get update and bug fixes, and not as well support. So recommendation alternative, what you can do, you can use Home Assistant installation from the OS. Use Home Assistant OS, and you have multiple options. If you have Home Assistant Green, Yellow, Raspberry Pi, Android, and generic 8664, Linux, Mac OS, Windows, and other these things also available. Okay, but if you want to run with the container, but in container make sure add-ons and one click update will not available, so you can just copy it, and here if you are using Linux, then open compose create compose file, and paste it, and compose of -d. Okay, all these details available here. From now it will support this. And how you can check that your home assistant is affected? So just click on the setting, login in the Home Assistant settings, system, and repair system information. There is 3 dot ellipsis. Just click on the system information, you can get architecture. So if your setup uses core on supervisor or 32-bit operating system, you will need to migrate. So how you can migrate it? It is very simple. Create a backup from your existing Home Assistant and set up new Home Assistant using either Home Assistant OS or container. Make sure in container there is no add-ons and update, auto update, so make sure of it. Okay, restore backup, that's it, migration. Also you need to consider one thing: when you migrate it, 32-bit operating system not support, so it will by default go on the 64-bit. Why this changes? So they mentioned in the discussion, because there are a lot of things here. Core used by 2.5% and supervisor used by 3.3%. That's the reason they are want to deprecate it, and they want to they don't want to maintain it. Okay, so here is some FAQ, you can read it, and additional resources I added here. That's it for this update. This is not the complete video, but this is just for an update. Okay, thank you very much, have a nice day ahead, see you in the next video.